And this week, class, we learned that the Battalion is actually ran by complete idiots. Here's a tweet thread from the owner of the game. He said, "No Faceit, only server browser and private servers." And then my buddy Cam replied and said the game's already back to 0 players just from this tweet. He replies back and said, "That's fine. We expect that to happen at some point. The game's 4 years old and doesn't represent the quality of games we make now. We're releasing Legacy as a gesture of goodwill, not to make profit and sustain it." Now, I don't know about you guys, but I do know that there wasn't a single person who played this game back in the day that wasn't hyped for it to come back out, and now you can hardly even find a game. You have to join someone's hosted game. You can't queue up with your friends. Yes, you can't even queue up with your friends. You just have to join the same private server. And if the game doesn't fill up or if someone leaves, you just end up with a bot. They removed the Faceit integration that kept people from cheating. They removed queuing up with friends. They made it to where it costs money to host a server now. I'm not positive if there was voice chat back in the day, but I know I've seen a lot of people complaining that there's no voice chat now, so I'm assuming that it was in the game back in the day, but we always played as a 5Q in Discord, and I didn't really think that much about it. But right now, I know there is no voice chat. You can only text chat with your teammates, and there's just zero incentive to grind right now. And I love the fact that the main dev says we are focusing on other games. Like, anybody would actually play your new games, Mr. Fantasy. Nobody's gonna play your game when you ruin the only thing that made you relevant. You're already blatantly ignoring your community on Twitter, or what is remaining of your community, and you also somehow ruined the game when all you did was make it free to play, but you somehow ruined that too. I genuinely believed with this gap year in COD that this would actually be a perfect moment for the game to do well. No clickbait, no bullshit, whatever. I genuinely believed that the game had a good chance, but they quite literally took that entire bundle of hope that everybody that used to be a part of that community had and threw it out the window and then shit on it. Even went on to say CSGO is built on a 20-year franchise by one of the biggest game developers who also own the platform. It's not comparable. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we updated Battalion for a year after release and it doesn't have the retention mechanics required. Here's the thought, you had the game at 1999 back then. That's why nobody played it. It's not because it was bad, it's because it was $19.99, and the meaning of it going free to play was that, you know, you would bring back people to play it. But no, y'all just made it free to play for no reason whatsoever. You're just like, okay, it's gonna die, but now it's free. Oh, by the way, we're coming out with more games. We shit all over you guys and didn't give you what you wanted, but we're gonna come out with more games that you'll hopefully come and buy. I've been pulling for Battalion since the game came out. I made a video as soon as it came out. I made a video a year after it died because it basically came out and then died, but now it came back out, and guess what? It's gonna die again. We're running it back, boys. GG, go next. Hopefully there's another game that comes out that's more fun or something that's similar to it, but Battalion, I think, has ran its course. It's ran by brain dead devs, and it's pulling a Daybreak Games, so hopefully you enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.